All right, so we got to react to CJ So Cool's a new video, man. It looks like he's apologizing in this new video. And it makes sense, man. It definitely makes sense because if you actually check out his analytics, it is not good, man. It's not good at all. The channel, as you guys can see, has a downward trend, man. Like everything is not looking that good. Average video views. This is for the latest 30 videos, right? Excluding the shorts. This is what he's supposed to be averaging, right? For his channel, the average number of views for channels with similar subscribers is 1.193. So almost 1.2 million views. If you got like 9 million subscribers, you should be averaging 1.2 million. He's averaging 70,000. I think that's only because the first video, since he came back from 4 months, was really high. But all the other videos are, even the video that he dropped today and the one from yesterday, it makes sense, man. You gotta drop the apology video. Let's check this out.
Just listen to the numbers. Just listen to the date, man. It's all there for itself. January 12th, 2023. What stands out about that? January 1, 12, 1, 2, 23, 2, 3. That's kind of crazy, right? Now, some of you probably be watching this like, what is he talking about? He just started a video while talking about numbers, 1, 12, 2, 3. None of that got nothing to do with each other. But it technically does. Because like I started off saying, if you know anything about numerology, then these numbers, they mean something. Now, I don't know off the top of my head what they mean, but I know for a fact that the number one...
Hold on. Time out, man. You said the numbers mean something, right? And then you said you don't know what they mean. Like, what? That don't even make sense. How do you know they mean something, but then you say you don't know what they mean? So, like, man, come on, man.
It's important. And I know that the number 12 is important, especially when you put it with a 1 and a 2. Come on now. 1, 2, 3. Anyway, and I know that the number 23 is important. Everybody should know by now the number 23 has something to do with something. Okay, Michael Jordan, LeBron James, all the greatest ever to do it always gave themselves the number 2, 3. 2 times 3 is 6. We all know 6, 7, 6, level, all this stuff, right? When all these numbers are put together, I feel like they have something to do with me, and they're very important along the reset line. Something in my life needed a reset, a change, a start over, and...
Yeah, but 23 and 6 is not the same thing. Just because you can multiply 2 and 3 to get 6 doesn't mean that the number 23 has any relationship with the 6th digit. So I don't know what he's talking about, man. We're already off to a bumpy start.
I believe it happened the day I was shot. Now, you guys can call it numerology or whatever. I call it a wake-up call. I feel like I had a wake-up call January 12, 2023. The last person's voice I heard was the mother of my twins, Royalty, Charlene. At the time, I'm not going to say we were beefing, but at the time, it felt like she had something to do with it. But now, of course, fast forward, I can honestly say she didn't have anything to do with it. And even with the story of me saying that she came to the hospital to finish the job and all that, she did come to the hospital. And I was afraid that she was there to finish the job. And I did tell the police officers that I didn't know her. And she did tell the staff that she was my sister. It was a lot of things going on that I don't have the answers to. But I do believe that she didn't have anything to do with it.
Bro, like, this is now the 3rd video or the 4th video in the kitchen, man. Like, it's like, I'm starting to notice a pattern, right? Because, like, you talking about numbers and there's numerology and all these patterns and the numbers have a secret meaning. Well, I'm starting to pick up on a pattern with these videos in the kitchen now. Like, it's starting to seem like it's more verbal diarrhea now. Like, I thought you were saying in the last video you really wanted to come back, like, and have some kind of change, right? Like Mr. Beast has a big impact on changing people's lives. But this ain't going to work. Like, this pattern of you making videos in the kitchen is not, like, yeah, the first one is going to be a hit. The second one, eventually all this is going to, if he continues talking like this in the kitchen about just the past, right? All this stuff we already know. Like, we've been known about everything you're about to talk about. It seemed like you just bringing up old, like, this ain't the change, the comeback. I thought CJ So Cool was going to come back with a big comeback, man. Like, 4 months out, he going to come back, man. He going to, nah, this not it.
A Of course, I said that I had insurance and that she would have been rewarded with the money if I were to have passed away, which was true. But even all that being said, I still don't think that she wanted me gone. Of course, we've been through a lot. Lies were told, things were said. Believe it or not, we have come to a place where I believe we are cordial co-parenting at the moment, and I like it just like that. I'm not gonna get too deep into it. Y'all don't really deserve to be in the business, because once I let too many people in the business, things get miscrewed and words get twisted and people get offended. So we're just gonna keep it at that. I do formally want to apologize to Charlene, her mom, and her children, and my kids, and anyone involved in the drama. So that's Lexi, Nike, Kamari, Jalea, Leon, Carnation.
Well, that's a good position to take, to apologize to them. But I mean, it's kind of late, but it's better late than never, right? So I mean, it's a good position that CJ So Cool would come out publicly and apologize to royalty. Like I said, it's a bit too late, but better late than sorry than late, whatever, right?
Arlene, Tanya, it's a lot of people involved, man, and I just want to be the one to say this could have all been avoided, it should have all been avoided, and no one benefited from anything that happened. So I'm dating it right here, man. If you are a blog post, if you are a page that reports on the drama on CJ So Cool's life, then let it be known that I am out of it. We are out of the drama. We are done with that phase. That season is ended. We are embarking on a new journey, man. It doesn't involve me beefing with my own family for views. Of course, you guys probably wonder, what the hell are you doing with these trophies right here, man? Let's start here. This is my 100,000 subscriber plaque from YouTube, my first award ever from YouTube. And this is my 1 million subscriber plaque from YouTube, my second award ever from YouTube. I do have another plaque. I got 100,000 subscribers for creating the kids' YouTube, which I then gave to Royalty, and now she uses it for her own channel. I did not put that one here because that one is not important. What is important is I remember where I started at. You know what I'm saying? I remember everything, man. It started right here before I ever got that 100, comma.
Yeah, this is exactly what I thought. Yeah, this is exactly how I pictured CJ So Cool's comeback is gonna be, man. He's gonna come back with the same, like, this ain't gonna work, man. It's not gonna work. Like, you started off okay, right? That first video was good. Second one was aight. Now we're like, bro, that is like, nah, we can't. The kitchen vlogs is gonna have to stop, man. Like, you're gonna have to, like, really come back with something totally different. It's got to be a whole new concept, something totally different other than the talking, right? And just talking about the same stuff. Like, we know your plaques. We know you got 9 million subscribers, so we know many channels. We know how YouTube work. We know if you get 100,000 subscribers, you're gonna get a plaque, 1 million, 10 million, and so on and so forth. Like, it's like, what are we? Is he just trying to make videos now? Like, I don't get it.
000. I had a beginning, man, and the beginning started with me and my brother Jinx, man. He put me on, and you guys notice I'm gonna brag about this forever, because this is what should be happening, man. When someone helps you, you should talk about it forever to anyone that cares. And I believe that you guys watching this video are like a friend to me, like a family member, someone that believes in me and that wants to hear what I gotta say. And what I gotta say in this video today, I don't think anybody should skip over, man. This is just me talking to you guys from the heart as usual. I got the comments, man. You guys were happy that I was back posting. I posted 2 videos in a row. Everybody was ecstatic, and I was starting to feel that energy again. You know what I'm saying? The energy that I have forgotten about. And I'm not the only human that can forget where he's been, what he's done, and what he's capable of. But I do want to be the human that says, man, I failed, man. I failed hard.
Now, I will say this, though, right? CJ So Cool is smart, right? Now, these videos are definitely cost effective, right? It's not going to cost him anything to, first of all, turn on the camera and record himself talking in the kitchen. There ain't no upfront cost to this. Like, it's different, right? If you do car content, right? If you do car content, you got to get cars, you got to work on cars. So you constantly spending money, hoping to make that money back and break even, right? But this is free, right? So all he got to do is just go in the kitchen, sit down, turn on the camera, and talk and bring up the past. And now the only change we've seen is that he is apologizing to royalty, to her kids, to everybody that he's affected. So that's a big change in the right direction. But what is the change of the channel? Because last video you were talking about Mr. Beast and how Mr. Beast impacts a lot of people and he has contributed to society, and you wish you could have done the same thing, or you would do the same thing. But this setup right now is not going to make a big impact, because I mean, it's everybody that has fallen off. And I'm not saying like he fell off, because he was at the highest point before, and technically he hasn't really fallen off, because 70,000 views is still pretty good, even though it's only 0.8% or less than 1% of his channel, which is a drastic drop. It's still overall pretty good. He's still in a good position. He's not broke. I mean, but broke is kind of relative. But you get what I'm saying, though, right? This is not really gonna sustain the channel either. Like, sitting in the kitchen talking might work like for the first 2-3 videos, but if he does 10 vlogs like this, it ain't gonna sustain the channel either.
The comments in the comment section telling me that I fell off. I'm not talking about that, because some of those people, 90% of those people never fell off. So I'm not trying to hear that I fell off from someone that's never been successful. I'm sorry. And that is not a diss or a threat. I'm just saying, some things can be true, but when it comes from a specific mouth, you ain't trying to hear that. And that's that right there. I came from a place where I had no idea where I was going, but I know that I was having fun on the journey. And that's what this is about right here, man. That's what this is about. When I first started doing YouTube, it wasn't about making money. It wasn't about the views, the subscribers. It wasn't about the support. It was about the energy that I got every time I sat in front of a camera, man, whether it be a screen recording of me doing a reaction on my computer, or whether it be a vlog or a prank or anything. The energy that I got within my own body, it was something that you couldn't even pay for. That's what led me to be so consistent in my prime. A lot of people are saying, man, we feel like 2016 again, right? Well, in 2016, I had been a YouTuber for a year, and I had began to get some money, you know what I'm saying? I had began to reap the benefits of my work that I had put in, and life was good, 2016 turned to 2017. 2017, I evolved, became a bigger content creator than I even was in 2015, 2016. You guys know the story. I'm not going to go that deep into it, because that's boring, right? And I don't want you to skip through my video. But my point is, man, I had life all figured out, and I had no idea that it would become uncontrollable, and it being my life. My life became uncontrollable because I began to listen to everybody and everything, and I had this person telling me to.
Yo, hold on. Is that Lexi back here? I thought him and Lexi broke up, man. I thought she made that whole video crying about how he treats her, right? Like, yeah, I don't even think I'm gonna watch this, man. This is gonna be a hard. This content ain't gonna, like I said, 1 video, 2 videos is great, but doing like 6, 7 videos like this, I don't think it's gonna work either.